In Singapore, the government has seen that information is power. Whether they use that information to accelerate Singapore's development or to control its people remains to be seen. In other countries with different political traditions, the power of computer networks has been used as a tool for democracy. After Singapore, the next most networked country in the world is France. But that wasn't always the case.
Allô, allô? Allô? Rappelez, rappelez. Oh.
10 years ago, when France decided to modernize its antiquated phone system, they installed a national computer network, Minitel, which people could tap into from home. In 1983, there was only one service on the network, an electronic phone directory. Today, there are more than 12,000 services.
Rendez-vous sur votre Minitel 3614 TVH.
Minitel is everywhere, in homes, record stores. It's even at truck stops. Minitel has become an integral part of French society, just as the government hoped it would. But the government never expected that Minitel would be used against itself. In 1986, students around the country held a series of protests against a change in admissions policies at state universities. They hit on the idea of using a free propaganda machine, Minitel.
On a décidé de se servir du Minitel parce que, comme le mouvement...
We decided to use Minitel because the movement was all over France and we wanted a way to communicate quickly between organizers and universities. We also wanted to gauge the mood of the public.
Direct pour le public.
With the network, David Assouline and other leaders of the movement took their cause directly to the public, an instant publishing operation. In addition, they also used the network to organize various student groups around the country.
Philippe, what happened yesterday at the protest?
David, 1,000 people came, about twice as many as last week. The police were a bit rough, but no one was seriously hurt.
Christine, what is happening in Marseille? The newspapers did a story on us yesterday. It was mostly sympathetic. We're planning a demonstration for next week.
With such efficient coordination, the leaders built the movement into a massive rebellion in less than 2 weeks. In Paris alone, more than 1 million people marched through the streets. 4 days later, the government backed down and canceled its plans for reform. Before the students' triumph, few protesters had thought about using computer networks. Now, almost all large French protest movements, from labor strikes to political rallies, are organized by networking.